Hi everybody, it's Joni at Granny J Clay, and I'm just going to show you a few things today that I've been working on. My husband's mother passed away, and we have her memorial service to attend within the next couple of weeks, so I just wanted to show you what I put together for that time. I made a little memory token for those that are coming, not all that are coming, but for her. Her name was Evie, for Evie's sons and daughters. There are 4 of them all totaled that are living. Anyway, I made this little memory box up. My husband, I picked out the rose, and my husband printed that for me in loving memory of Evie over the rose, and then I was able to cut those out and put them on the boxes. I would have preferred a white box, but I had gone to Michael's and they only had black boxes. They had one white box, but this worked out just fine too. So I'll show you what I made. I made pins that we're going to wear for her service, and maybe you can see it down here better. And you just pull this end off here, and then you can put it in a lapel or on a sweater or on a shirt or whatever. And if you don't want to wear it, you don't have to wear it either. But I decided I would make as many as I had left of the stick pins here. So I only had 12, and so that's how many I made. And I made this little flower. It came out of a mold. And then I put a little pink rhinestone right in the middle. Evie's favorite color was turquoise, and a close second was pink. And thus the little pink rhinestone in the center. And then the little bow here, it's iridescent in it. It just kind of shines and glimmers pinkish. It's not really white. It's real pretty. So that is what I made for her. There's the back of it. I did put resin on the front. I want to make sure that the rhinestone stayed on. But I didn't put any on the back, which that's fine too, because that won't show. So I have 12 of those to share, even though there's only 4 of her kids that are still living. Each one of them has a spouse, so I will give each one that, and then I'll let Dan, my husband, decide who else to give them to. So I have, altogether I have 12 of those, and then what I did, because I didn't have any more boxes, I put some in these bags. So I made several of these, and so other people can have them too. And most of them are silver, but I did have a few gold ones left. So that's what that is. So I'll be taking not only the boxes, but these pretty little bags with me with the token inside. And I'll set that apart, and I'll show you what else I made. These are just very easy. These were not out of clay. These are just basically a little hook at the top that opens up. I'll show it to you if you can see it here. Like that. So you can hook it to a book bag. You can hook it to whatever you want to hook it to. But again, here's turquoise and pink, and then this is to signify heaven. And then some little hearts down at the bottom. But what I thought I would do with these, I'm not just going to hand them out to everybody, but if there are kids there, maybe to some of the kids. I don't know. Maybe I won't hand any out. We'll see. But I just wanted to have something like that, just in case. And then these are some other things. Let me just bring out some pieces of jewelry that I have made. And put them up here a little bit further here. I used the satin slice on these. I used pink again and turquoise and then white. Let's see, do I have another one of those? I think that's it in that style. I'll show you some other ones here in a minute. Let me bring it down, and then you can maybe see this a little bit more clearly. I'll pull that one out. But I think they turned out really pretty. And then, of course, there's resin over them, so you can't feel the bumps, because once you print, this is the form that I used, I pressed clay. I pressed turquoise and pink clay into this texture sheet. It's a rubber mat. Once I got it all pressed in there, I shaved off the top of the clay, which left clay in the recessed areas. And then I took a piece of either white, this was white, and then this was pink. I used white and pink on these. This was close to the end of my clay that I was using, so let me bring it back down just a little bit. So once I had this done and the clay pressed on, then I took another sheet of clay, full either pink or white, depending, and then I turned it over and I pressed down on this so that what was still in the recesses would end up on the piece of clay. And so that's how these three turned out. And that's how I used up my extra clay that I had. I still have a little bit of extra clay, not very much though, just this much, and I had started out with quite a bit of turquoise and pink and white. So that's that, and I do have some earrings to match those. And I don't know, you know, and on the back, here I'll show you. On the back I've also put glitter. Deb from Clay Boutique has a video on how to do that. Anyway, it just really adds something, I think, to them. So that's those. I have not put on the pinch bales yet, but this is a process, and I'm in the process of doing that. All right, and then I made some butterflies. And again, everything you're seeing is turquoise with some pink. Let's see if I have another one in here. One more. So here are the ones for that. They're going to hang like this, obviously, when they hang on the chain or the ribbon or whatever. So let me back this out a little bit like that. Maybe you can see them that way. But they're so pretty. They turned out really nice. And then I did make earrings to go along with them. And I made sure when I was drilling to drill a hole on this one. And then let's see if I can turn the other one. Anyway, can you see that? These two don't go together, but you get what I mean. So that each earring is going to hang the right way. So that's those. And then I also made, I did a mokumegane. Oh, here, first let me do the hearts. I did a mokumegane. Let's see here. And these are kind of the leftover bits from my mokumegane. And let me see if I got another one here, I think. And I think that's it. Sorry, I'm digging through my beads here. Let's put those up here. All right. So you can see those turned out pretty. And those will also hang at an angle like that. And I made earrings to match all of those as well. And again, on the back and on the back of the butterflies too, I have turquoise glitter. She looked absolutely beautiful in turquoise. Turquoise was Evie's color for sure. And she looked gorgeous in pink too. Now, here's my mokumegane pieces. And you can kind of see it there. And again, here, I'll go up a little bit here. And here's another one. And here's one more. Move them all over this way a little bit so you can see those. Oops, it goes like that. And what I did here is I stacked the clay. I stacked white, pink, and turquoise. And then again, white, pink, and turquoise. And then, of course, I rolled it so that it was flatter. And then I took a cutter. Let me show you my cutter. It was this one. And so you can kind of see that, can't you? Here. A little bit here from these. And a little bit there too. And so those are also necklaces. And again, they have the pretty turquoise. Isn't that beautiful? And you know what? It's really not the glitter I'm used to. This is what it is. I love this color. It is called Vintage Blue. And isn't that pretty? Opaque Sparkle Embossing Powder. That's what it is. Isn't that pretty? That just, oh, I just love that. So you mix this with resin, and then you put it on the back of your pieces, which is what I did. So that's that. And I do have earrings to go with these two. And I know that not everybody will want one. I'm not going to offer things to everybody, but I wanted to take some things. And if her daughters would like one, and if anybody else that was near to her would like one, that's fine too. But they're just to give away. They're just to give away. And just as a memento of what Evie liked, really, remembering her. And we will always remember her. She was a sweet gal. She was a sweet gal. And she loved children. Oh my goodness, she loved our kids and our grandkids. And she was a good grandma. She played lots of games with the grandkids, so they got to know her really well. That's all I wanted to show you for today. I just wanted to share that. And I know I haven't made anything out of clay and filmed it for a while, but I had to go really fast on this stuff. And I wanted to make sure I got it done, and I didn't want to have to pause and so forth. So I hope you don't mind, but I thought I would at least show you what I've been doing. I've been active, or pretty active anyway, making things so that when we go to South Dakota for her service, I will have them. So that's all. I appreciate you tuning in and checking out what I've got here, and I do hope to have a video, I don't know when, in the days to come, for you that shows me making something out of clay. But, you know, I'm just not in the mood for that right now. I just want to prepare things for Evie's service, and yeah, so that's kind of where my head is right now. Well, you guys have a blessed rest of your day, and I will too, and we'll see you when I see you. Bye for now. God bless you.